bugulod ni. Hulog yatoy. Nagdungog na sa video ba eh.
Wala, uy.
Oh, effects sana, effects. Luwi, effects to.
Effects.
Effects.
Effects ay.
Uy, pagdaro mo kuhan ba na?
Dali na oy, sige. 1. Unya ra na ningogi. Hawa dro luwi sige gogi. 1. 1, 2, 3 go.
In geology, the term correlation
Sa baa. Lo.
Kana bay. Abi na bay.
Wala ma, magamit pa ni boy. What?
Play na.
Nyara na pa lagi. Hiwi man ken.
Yeah.
Agi lang pirmi. 1.
Ni nakaigit si Tita Gisline. Ha?
1.
Dinay play na oy. Dali oy.
Ay sana. Ngit kay kano.
kada i-focus, ilak. Ay, sigtan alaw.
Mana? Sige.
Di ka kaya.
Hawa dira ken piste.
Lights.
Kauleon na ra pa ko katukon ko. Go.
In geology, the term correlation refers to the methods by which the age relationship between various strata of Earth's crust is established. Such relationships can be established in general in one of two ways. By comparing the physical characteristics of strata with each other, and by comparing the type of
Piste ring gata di tingo gay.
Wala mo to dunggan.
Madungog gyapon to dool kay ka.
Each other.
Balik ang storya tanan hana.
Each other bay. Play.
Nagits.
Balik, play.
Nagits.
Dinay kimuli na to eh.
Nagits. Saan ka kuha mo sito?
Di ba muli na to?
1, 2, 3, go.
So, dati pagdali eh.
Okay,
Booming,
1, 2, 3, go.
May nag-boomings.
Dalibang mo.
Nag-moment.
Okay,
What the dog?
1, 2, 3.
What the dog doing?
And by
How the dog?
Let's
What the dog? How the dog doing? Play na, dali na. Go.
And by comparing the type of fossils found in various strata. Correlation is an important geological technique because it provides information with regard to changes that have taken place at various times in Earth.
Various.
Balik ka lala nag-uno.
Di pwede may
Uy,
ikat-kat.
sakit kayo sa malupot ko.
Ganda lang good.
Ego.
Hawa sa daw.
Igo ba?
Ako din nga send
Asang igo ba?
Hawa diraken.
Ginito, bito, uy.
Surely na lang ugugod.
Naka-video na na.
Oh.
Okay.
Hawa ken. Hawa sa ken.
Ay, sad mo pagsaba, no?
Play.
Naghanag-stolen na niya eh.
Pagdali uy. Kaya na sa daning kaya na uy.
Gaya na eh.
Correlation is an important geological technique because it provides information with
Ate, skin to.
Usa may labot ako ato. Gi-play balik.
Correlation is an important geological technique because it provides information with regard to changes that have taken place at various times in Earth's history. It also provides information about the times at which such changes have occurred. One result of correlation studies has been the development of a geological time scale that separates Earth's history into a number of discrete time blocks known as eras, periods, and epochs.
Yeah, right.
Wait, pause up. Yes, and that we go. Alfred Wegener collected diverse pieces of evidence to
Wala may labot ana.
Balik ka na, balik jud uno.
Oh,
Balik jud no.
Alfred Wegener collected diverse pieces of evidence to support his theory, including geological feet and fossil evidence. It is important to note that the following specific fossil evidence was not brought following specific It is important to note that the following specific fossil evidence was not brought up by Wegener to support his theory. Wegener himself did not collect the fossils, but he called attention to the idea of using the scientific documents stating their fossils of species present in separate continents in order to support his claim. Another important piece of evidence in the continental drift
Ganineneners.
Another important piece of evidence in the continental drift theory is the fossil relevance. There are various examples of fossils found in separate continents and in no other region. This indicates that these continents had to be once joined together because the extensive oceans between these land masses act as a type of barrier for fossil transfer. Four fossil examples include the Mesaurus, Cyanonatus, Lystrosaurus, and Glossopteris.
Kana.
Paoso sa simuhan na.
Samot na ning ako.
Such a sure thing.
Asa ko?
Mag-TikTok dahil ko dili
Kay
dahil.
akong
Ato
kay
na
taas.
balik ko.
Kay taas kay kang kuan.
Ayaw.
Tapos bigay ako og gautal. Mo di video. Bala masayo
Ako na lang apilon ha, dili lang akong apilon tanan evidence.
Paleo.
Dili lang kay ang
Si
third.
Barsa ni. Paleotic.
Paleolithic.
Paleoclimate.
Speaker. Subo. Ay, katungkuan ba? Pagtindog daw. You say I'm crazy.
Ate, pag magtanaw si Kon ba, hana ni Kent,
Magana nga doon.
maghangad.
Gie. Diri ka ah.
Dinosaur.
Maglakaw lang ka. Diri? Oh. Walking while reading.
Padong dito. Alang nga.
Ay, diri ta sa gabi. Ge.
Mana?
1, 2, 3, go.
These evidences used by Alfred Wegener to support continental drift theory
Wait.
were
Pagsapa ako na ba?
example.
Ge. 1, 2, 3, go.
These evidences used by Alfred Wegener support the continental drift theory were first the shapes of continents, second the distribution of geological formations and mountains. Kuwang! Wait lang ganito. Uy.
Asa lang kalas kay ako raman ikat.
Inig ka to. Ay, ano na eh.
Okay.
Never mind. Sige, balik. Three evidences used by Alfred Wegener to support the continental drift theory were: one, shapes of continents; second, the distribution of geological formations; and third, the movement of continents. Evidence 1. The shapes of the continents on each side of the Atlantic Ocean seem to fit. It is very visible from the Africa and South America. Evidence 2. The distribution of some geological formations and fossils record the northern continents, showing that they shared flora and fauna in the past geological times. Evidence 3. The movement of the continents, inferring that they move over another denser layer of the earth which formed the ocean layer. This evidence has been debated in the currently considered only one hypothesis. These data allowed Wegener to calculate the current continents were united remote in the past. The Earth is forming These data allowed Wegener to calculate that the current continents were united in the remote past of the Earth. forming the supercontinent called Pangaea. Mana?
Ano yun na? Mangudi kang kisya, Ray?
Ay, atos kuan.
Hindi,
Dagdag mo sa kilo.
sila?
LCC ba? Ay, LCC. SLCC ba?
Asa man na?
St. Louis.
Sa
Siyempre, asa eh. Sila gali.
Dili. Ato kuan, Mandawi.
Aw.
Siyempre, Mandawi.
katugal ba yus?
Sa dingon sa mga ate bay.
Pagkanta daw siya, mesh.
Pangpangan.
Tong say you, asa?
Dili.
You say.
Para
Ya,
mo
pagkaan
man
mag-flashlight ba?
Buka kahayag aron.
Gali.
paleyok.
Yes.
Paliyok.
Paleyok. Paleyok, lok. Isudo sa ilok.
Ken, paglakaw daw, Ken. Lakaw ba kay? Ako yapins intro. Dire. Dire, dapit.
Ano ako raman?
Ikaw sa. Gigi.
Ano ako ra?
Sige lang, good. Paglakaw-lakaw ba, imot-imot. Yatay, ay. Pagtanong ba?
So, maglakaw.
Gano ba? Ano na?
Go.
Ato lang.
Asa man.
Paano? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Balik kay.
Pagtanong, Ken!
Tanong naman to.
Wait sa ako sa ikon. Ge.
Maglakaw ko ana kay ano?
Pagtarong sa glakaw, be.
Ako di dapat di mulakaw day.
Langan. Wait sa.
Pinamadili ba?
Ato lagi. Paano?
Yatay. Yatay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Wala. Asa mo bay?
Dira.
Aging ko na ko.
Ayaw, pagtindog lang.
Ha?
Diri ba? Ge, paglingkod.
Pailyo. Sakit po okay?
Pagdali, oy, kailit kayo. Paglingkod ba?
Ayo, sa kait ka na oh. Di play.
Ay, dira na lang, be. Yes. Uy, kalayo na ba, oy? Inat ka. Dito na lang.
Tanong lang ako. Asa mo video ra? Ate laid na ni.
Okay ra, oy. Oh, may nagtanaw, good.
Ano?
Ayaw, pagtabon.
Di.
Wait sa...
Ate, di yung kalito ka ni. Paleo climate.
Paleoclimate.
Gi? Gi?
What's up?
Paleo climate. Ay. Paleo.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Sugod na.
Gani, haro?
Paleo Paleo climatology data are derived from natural sources such as tree rings, ice cores, corals, and ocean and lake sediments. This proxy climate data extend the archive of weather the archive of weather and climate information hundreds to millions of years. The data include geophysical or biological measurement, time series, and some reconstructed climate variables such as temperature and precipitation. The main reason that Wegener's hypothesis was not accepted was because he suggested no mechanism for moving the continents. He thought that force of Earth's spin was sufficient to cause continents to move but geologists know that rocks are too strong for this to be true. This idea was quickly rejected by the science community, primarily because the actual force generated by the rotation of the Earth were calculated to
Nagbasa ra ka na, oy.
sufficient
Pag,
to move continents mo na. Balik.
pagtanos
This
kami.
idea. Asan ako?
This idea.
This idea was quickly rejected by the scientist community primarily because the actual forces generated by the rotation of the Earth were calculated to be insufficient to move continents. Muna. Ay, ito mo ko.
You say. Uy, na may pugong. Balik ka, balik. Balik sa ka. Ayaw, balik ko.
Lino ta?